Hey guys, this is Mr. Pedersen. I'm going to show you how to use a silent board game or do a problem with a silent board game. So in this problem, I have 3 points that I know. I have, if my input's 2, my output's 18. If my input's 6, my output's 46. And if my input's -1, my output is -3. What I need to do for this problem is I need to write the rule so I can finish off this table. So let's go ahead and try and find the rule to begin with. So when I do the rule, I need to find my rate of change. In order to do that, I'm going to kind of go through here and just write the points that I know so I can find my rate of change. And I know I'm going to put them in order too. -1, -3, 2, 18, 6, 46. Now I need to find how much I'm changing by. And let's look at the first 2 points. Those are probably the easiest. From -3 to 18, my rate of change is 21. So I'm going to find my change in my y. My change in y, and that's going to be equal to 18 minus -3, which is 21. And then I'm going to find my change in my x, and that's going to be 3 because I'm going to do 2 minus -1, and that's equal to 3. And then if I want to find my m, which is change in y divided by change in x, I'm going to do 21 divided by 3, which is 7. So I know I'm changing by 7 each time. Now I have to find my y-intercept. So I need to find my 0. I'm going to put that right there. It's kind of convenient for this one. And if my move is 7 and I start at -3, my 0 is going to be -3 plus 7, or 4. Okay? That's the important point that I need to know. Right there. 0, 4. And I needed to know my m. My m is 7. So my equation for this problem, and this is going to help me fill out the table, is y is equal to 7 times x plus 4. So now I can just go into each of these inputs and put the output. So if I put 0 in for x, 7 times 0 is 0, plus 4 is 4. I'll just show you that. 7 times 0 plus 4, which is 0 plus 4, which is 4. And I'm going to keep on doing this for each of my inputs. I'm going to put 7 in for the input, plus 4. 7 times 7 is 49 plus 4. So I get 53. And I'll keep on doing it. 7 times -6, because my new input is going to be -6. 7 times -6 plus 4, that's going to be -42 plus 4, which is -38. And then I got to put 9 in. I'll go down here. 7 times 9 plus 4, which is 63 plus 4, which is 67. And then the last one I'm going to put in is -3. 7 times -3 plus 4, -21 plus 4, and -17. Okay, so that was that one. Let's do one more, because sometimes they don't have it to where they're all easy like that. So let me kind of go here to the next problem. Here we go. So I'm going to do the same thing. First thing I'm going to do is kind of rearrange the table. So the points that I know here are -8, -3, and 1. Okay, so my -8 is going to be -31. Actually, I don't have -3, I have 3. So let me just erase this board here. Just looking at this, I did this incorrectly. I have 1, which I'll put there, and then I have 3, which is over here. So I have 1, which is 5, and I have 3, which is 13. Now I can use any 2 points to find my rate of change, because the rate of change is going to be constant. So I'm going to go over here and use these positive ones. So my change in y is going to be 13 minus 5, which is 8. And my change in x is going to be 3 minus 1, which is 2. 8 divided by 2 is going to be my m, so it's 4. So I know my rate of change is 4, so I know that this number under the 2 is going to be 4 more, which is 9, but I have to find my 0, because that's kind of the important one I need to know. And so I'm going to use I'm going backwards from 1 to get to 0, so I have to go backwards 4. So 5 minus 4 is going to be 1. So again, here's my key points. There's my b. Oopsie. There's my m. So my equation is y equals 4x plus 1. Now I can put in each of these inputs and solve it. So let's go ahead and do -1 as an input. 4 times -1 plus 1 is -4 plus 1, which is -3. Then I'll do -5. 4 times -5 plus 1 is -20 plus 1, or -19. Put in -3. 4 times -3 is -12 plus 1, -11. Then I put 7 in. Oopsie, I did that incorrectly too. It's 4 times 7 plus 1, 28 plus 1, which is 29. And then the last one I need is -9. 4 times -9 plus 1, -36 plus 1, and that's